Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Miller, your guide on the side for AP Economics, here to talk to you about how to draw a basic economic graph. So get your pencils and paper and get ready to boost your understanding of this essential skill for AP Econ. Shown here is a basic supply and demand graph. You should draw all graphs to be the size of your index finger. That way your graph is clear for the AP reader and you have room to show all the changes on the graph. The vertical axis shows the independent variable price, and the horizontal axis shows quantity. Supply is an upsloping line labeled S1, and demand is a downsloping line labeled D1. Labels always go on the open side of the graph. We show equilibrium price and quantity with labels P1, Q1 on the axes, with dotted lines connecting the labels to the intersection of S1 and D1. The area between supply and demand above the equilibrium point is the area of surplus because quantity supplied is greater than quantity demanded. The area between supply and demand below the equilibrium is the area of shortage because quantity demanded is greater than quantity supplied. In your studies, you will be expected to show a shift in supply and/or demand. Here's an example of how to show an increase in demand. Notice the new D2 line is parallel to the old D1 line, and arrows show the direction of the shift. An easy way to remember an increase and a decrease is left is less and right is more. An increase in supply or demand will shift to the right, and a decrease would be shown by a shift to the left. Again, you need to add the dotted lines from the new intersection of supply and demand to show the new equilibrium price and quantity labeled P2, Q2. When demand shifts to the right, that causes an immediate shortage, so the price would rise as shown by P2, and the quantity would increase to Q2 when the quantity supplied catches up to the new demand. Here we see an increase in supply. Notice it shifts to the right. We still show the new equilibrium price and quantity labeled P2, Q2. Sometimes both supply and demand will shift. When this happens, either equilibrium price or equilibrium quantity will be indeterminate. In our example, we've shown supply increasing more than demand. When this happens, price decreases. If demand shifts more than supply, price increases. If you aren't told which one shifts more, price would be indeterminate when they shift in the same direction. If supply and demand shift in opposite directions, in other words, one increases and the other decreases, quantity is indeterminate. In this example, supply shifts left more than demand shifts right, and quantity decreases. But if demand shifts right more than supply shifts left, quantity increases. Therefore, quantity would be indeterminate when we shift in opposite directions. That's all I have for now. This is Mrs. Miller signing off until next time.